every great tour begins on the riverfront. And the reason is, New Orleans wouldn't even be here if it weren't for the Mississippi River. And one of the coolest and most incredible ways to go out on the river and to see it is by the Steamboat Natchez. The Calliope would be the call for people to come down to the riverfront in any river town. We have an authentic one here on the Steamboat Natchez. It sure is loud! Really, so I bet you've seen some things. What's the strangest thing you've seen out on the river?
Wow. Oh, that's a tough question.
The payload was down here, and this is where you'd have bales of cotton stacked all the way to the top. These galleys would also be used for dining 3 times a day. They would be set up and down all the way through here so that guests could come enjoy their meal.
Some days we'll get anywhere between 13 on a cruise. Sometimes we'll get anywhere to 400.
400 on a cruise.
Sometimes we'll feed like 800 a day.
Wow, and everything can come out of it has to come out of this particular kitchen here.
Yes, it is. Everything's done from scratch.
And the Steamboat Natchez is named after the Natchez Indians. And
Duke, you're the leader of the Steamboat Stompers. We're the afternoon band here on the steamer Natchez.
that's great. And so, how many people do you think that you can entertain since the beginning of doing this here on the Steamboat Natchez?
Well, geez, we've been here over 20 years now, the trio, so do the math. I'm not sure.
Down in the engine room now. It's amazing, isn't it? Look at all of the gear works. I wish I could tell you how it works, but I can't. The engine here on the Steamboat Natchez was built for a boat called the Claritin that worked on the Ohio River for U.S. Steel. And this is the original engine from the 1920s. So there we go. Okay. So Polly, tell us what your favorite thing about the Steamboat Natchez is. What's your favorite thing about the Steamboat Natchez?
The paddle wheel.
You like the paddle wheel the best? Let me tell you something that I know about these paddle wheels. They were painted red because red lead paint was cheap in its day. And that's why every red barn in America was painted red, and it just became the tradition. Now all of the planks on there that are wood are white oak. And what's the thing that you most love about the river?
I don't know what it is. There's something about it. I ain't quite figuring it out.
It looks like this is an attraction, a restaurant, a jazz club, a bar, and a sightseeing tour all in one. Now say that back to me.
This is a restaurant, attraction,
Right?
sightseeing tour, a bar, a tour all in one. So.
Okay. Say that with confidence. You know, no trip to New Orleans because blah blah.